beating him.
He's up there. Exactly. Quick turnover. Here comes Jones. Trey. Strong move at the hoop.
He has been simply spectacular shooting the basketball.
Sixth-year man out of Duke, and maybe an underrated player on that Bulls team. So Yabusele trying to match up. Here it is at this end. Wembanyama make it look easy. The 50-year player out of Australia who's leading the way with Buzelis, but part of that young core. Straight to the hoop, right past Wemby.
A great move by Buzelis. Showed it. Tim Duncan, Victor Wembanyama, 5 NBA championships so far. Something's going on.
Pretty good. De'Aaron Fox. Think about the beginning of the season. This is a team that didn't make the playoffs, hasn't made it in a while. They knew they'd be good, but with this young core and a superstar, maybe surpassed your expectations for them as Giddey knocks down a 3.
You know, when Chicago wound up beating Houston a couple games ago, we see Wemby right there shooting it up over the top, knocking down the mid-range jumper. I was saying when Chicago...
5 on the shot clock. Castle lost it to Jones. Champagnie, not the first, not the second.
Young man.
Buzelis, here comes Wemby. Wasn't even in the picture initially. Castle, big step in the lane. Fox on the foul. Out to Harper. Yep, left-hander got it.
That's what he could do.
He's 53rd 3 of the year. Sexton with the miss. Johnson just bounces right off of Miller.
Do not get in my way or you will bounce off of me and I will clear a path to the net.
Nearly half the roster injured or have shut it down for the season because of injuries. Miller with the follow off the Sexton miss. But this unit has not been there and gone through that.
Well, we see Miller teed up, top of the circle, knocks down that lefty jumper. No, you're right. You talk about experience. Chicago will take that all the time. If they're cold from the three-point line, a long rebound will come off those long threes, and you get out in transition.
Jones off the glass and in. Nifty move inside in the paint. So the Bulls have answered that 7-0 run with a 7-0 run of their own as the Spurs are shooting just under 39% from the floor so far. Cornette off the little dish from Johnson. Jones around the screen, gonna let it go. Yeah, got another one. Trey changes the shot.
Well, he plays the entire court. Wherever he stands, he plays the whole court.
Barnes tipped up, second time up and good. In, out, gave it right back to Barnes. Wemby on the break, leading it. Castle the finish, and the dunk.
Is that a different version of Magic Johnson?
Spurs dominant in the paint. Champagnie with a nice little floater off the glass and in the paint for the Spurs. Miller quickly to the dunk before Wemby could get there.
Yeah, if you can throw it down with 2 hands before Wemby recovers, that's a good thing.
What a block. What a pass, what a dunk. What a fast break.
Sometimes when you're last in transition defense, you're first on the fast break.
Wemby with 12 in the game as Miller lets it go. Got it just beyond the three-point line. Got it to Miller off the glass. Sexton back to Miller on the cut, the roll.
But he's not as active as Wemby.
Miller over his average. He's got 12 in the game already.
The reality of the situation is, yes, we've got some guys who are auditioning for positions going forward. But he told his guys,
on a regular basis, you pick up those games of experience.
Castle in the lane this time. 5 on the shot clock. Trey up and under. Harper swats it. Starts the break for San Antonio. Here comes Jones. They're 5 of 19 since they started 11 of 21. Miller, who's been really good. Over Wemby, the out. Tried to get the lob. They got it off the deflection. It's as easy as it's going to be all night.
Yeah, as you said.
Johnson. They just make you pay.
Well, think about what your thought process must be. You go into the rack and you're saying, Victor is somewhere. How high do I have to shoot it above the square?
I might not see it, but I've got to get it high off the glass. And he closes out their possession with a three. Champagnie around Buzelis lost it. Castle, just that easy. Lob it up, Wemby finishes. Fox When he wants to turn it on offensively, he certainly can. And this man can as well, beyond the arc. He's got 15. Leonard Miller with 14. That's production so far for the Bulls. Fox again on repeat to Wemby.
So Fox just throws it back to Wemby.
Jones using his body and quickness along the baseline for the bucket. 17 in the game for Trey. To watch that, and you break it down.
Execution in the half-court offense.
Vassell, again, he's been quiet tonight, but gets his first bucket of the game. And the Spurs at this end, 4 of 4 in the third, and why not go 5 of 5? I mean, it's just a number of different ways to get to that point, but it's the same result. Yabusele on an island right now. Pretty good defense. Champagny got it. Lets it fly again. So dunk after dunk on Vassell. Harper, another chance. Champagny streaking to the hoop. Trying to work their way back. Cornette on for Wemby now. Castle blocked by Miller. Did he goaltend? He did.
Well, fellas, he told Jared Weiss of The Athletic, look, my candidacy for most valuable player is 3 things, and he did not mince words. My first one would be roll past the Oklahoma City Thunder in the regular season. Are results not supposed to matter? And he said my third argument would be that offense impact is not just points. He told The Athletic, I want to leave no doubt that by regular season's end, you know there's no one more valuable than me. What say you guys?
So it wasn't like he offered it up just to...
He wasn't campaigning for himself. He was asked a question.
Harper with the bucket here.
I don't think playoffs have anything to do with it.
No, you don't... You're not like the main voter there? You should have a lot of... Two-man game. Yabusele back to Jones, who's been really good tonight. And continues that with the floater. Wemby, who's going to challenge him? Gillingham. Got Harper in the air. Throws it away. Right to Fox. De'Aaron going to leave it for Johnson. Helping. Yep, buries it from the deep corner.
NBA teams, but Mitch said, look, there's sequences where we say, okay, he's got to be better here, he's got to be better there, and then he has 20-plus points for us.
Yeah, his dad, by the way, 5-time NBA champ, 15 years in the league. Keldon Johnson ran out of options. He said, why not shoot it?
Hey, Keldon.
Sexton, 3 on the shot clock.
Had a sensational year.
Tipped up, Wemby wouldn't let it go. 37 tonight for Victor.
Oh.
Almost got a piece of that. He may have gotten a little piece.
Yes, he may have. We have to play our game the way it's best for us to play and win.
Sexton quickly in the follow. Miller on the tip. Good hustle.
Guys, the other thing that stood out about our pregame conversation with Mitch Johnson was how he said he's judging his team at this stage of the year.
Miller, as they switch, Wemby on him now. Gives it up. Oh, good look. Good cut as well for Jones.
Smart cut by Jones. Wemby.
Devin Vassell. Isolated, one-on-one. Miller's trying to stay with Wemby. That big step, and this is what has. Similar to the last possession.
He goes left, he's got 2 bodies.
Oh, and the dunk with the left hand. Went right last time, this time left. Miller still learning in some ways, especially Billy Donovan's way. Good bucket and the foul. Yabusele will go to the free throw line. So the Bulls will go back home, take on Indiana on Wednesday. High off the glass and in. Colin Sexton right to the end of this one. Vassell. Ball back to the playoffs and then some. As right now, at least, the number 2 seed in...